This may be the easiest video I have ever made because here are your ingredients. Sweet potatoes are loaded with antioxidants. They have 3 times your daily requirement of vitamin A, half your vitamin C, almost half of your E, twice as much fiber as a regular potato. I mean, they're really healthy, not fried, of course, but anything that's fried can also be oven baked. So I've got the oven set at 425, and I'll show you how we do this. First thing you do is you grease a baking pan. I have my favorite pan. I use this for everything. And I try to use gloves for, where am I? Can I have my gloves, please? Somebody? Gloves? Thank you. Anyway, we're going to grease the pan. I use canola oil for this because it's heart healthy and it's flavorless, and it's also messy. So just I don't know, maybe that's a couple of teaspoons of oil to grease the pan. And I keep a box of latex gloves because they're handy for making meatballs, and anything, that's messy like this is perfect. So, okay, the pan's all greased. We'll set that aside. Now we're going to prepare the sweet potato. And if you can find one this big, this is all you need to make like a big tray full of sweet potato fries. So we just peel it. I'm told, Dennis tells me that I peel backwards to everybody else. I don't know, do you guys peel forward? I always peel towards me like that. So, and you have to get a big sharp knife, by the way, to cut these because they are hard. It's a hard vegetable and it's hard to cut, but boy, you're going to love these when you see how good they are. Okay. All right. So it's all peeled. Now we're going to start to cut. And one thing you do is you cut off the end because the ends are going to be really thin and they'll probably burn. So you don't want the end there. And I see I have a little bit of more. If you have some big spots like that, you can peel over them again. But they really won't matter in the end when you get them in the oven. So let's see, if it's big like this, you can cut it into half, or you can even do thirds. I think I'll do thirds. This is a really big one, so I'll do thirds. And this is the hardest part, is that first cut. But if you cut it into thirds, you'll have nice long fries. So now it's easy to cut when you have that flat side. So you just cut about, I would say maybe 1/2 inch thick slices. Do not have to be perfect. Clearly, because these are angled for whatever reason, but it's probably because my first cut was angled. But you just cut nice thick, about 1/2 inch slices. And then if you want, you can stack them and just continue cutting strips like that, just about the same size as you would if they were real, fried, like that. Sometimes it's faster for me just to actually cut them separately like this, but however, whatever it takes to get your pieces. And when they're thin like that, sometimes I'll just do 2 like that. So I'll keep cutting, and then I'll be right back, or we'll be right back when I'm done. Okay. All right, so look how much that made. Now, the only thing you have to do is put some oil in a bag. I use like a produce bag. Works really well. It's nice and soft, which is good. And I put in about a tablespoon of canola oil. It doesn't have to be measured, just enough so you can coat these sweet potatoes. You put them in here. And by the way, the oil actually helps the body to absorb some of the nutrients, so it's good to have this oil on them. And you know what? I don't put any salt or pepper, nothing, just the oil. They don't need it. They're so sweet and so good. Okay, now you just smush it. That's why the soft grocery bag works, because you can really, really smush it like this and get it all covered. I see lots of recipes. Some of them put salt on, some pepper, some spices and things, but boy, oh boy, I don't think, for me, they don't need anything, just a little bit of oil to help them roast, to help them brown, and to help absorb the nutrients. Okay, that's it. Whoops, what happened here? I think I missed that one. Okay, spread them out so they're not touching too much. Now they go in the 425 oven for 30 minutes, and at 15 minutes you're going to turn them. And I actually have some in there now, and I'll show you how to turn them. Oh God, look at this. This is how they're actually almost done. They've been roasting for more than that 15 minutes, but you just turn them like this and try to get the brown sides up and the the gold sides down. And don't those look incredible? Look at that. Look at that. Now, don't be afraid to roast them, really well. I would give these, like I said, it's a 30-minute roast. At 15 minutes, you'll turn them. These have been in for about 25 minutes, so I would give them another 5 minutes, and then I'll show you what they're going to look like. Okay, it's been about 30 minutes. Let's see if they're done. Yep, and they're done. Look at this. I can't begin to tell you how good these are. Look at this. They're perfect. They're toasted, gold, brown. And here's the thing too, roasting brings out the sugars in vegetables, so these will be even sweeter than if they were fried. So we have these with salmon or spicy pork loin because the sweet and spicy is good together. And I'm telling you, when I make this, there is never one left because after the salmon's gone, we keep having these for dessert. So you got to try these. First of all, they're low in calories, they're loaded with health benefits, and we got to show some respect to the sweet potato. And I think I've done it with my poem. Sweet potato, your antioxidants are divine. I try to eat you whenever I dine. Your beta-carotene helps protect my eyes, and your fat-burning skills give me smaller thighs. Your vitamin C make my hair and skin glow. What? You boost my immune system? Hello! You are sweet enough for dessert when I roast you in the pan. I want to shake your hand, 'cause you the man. Oh, whoops.